My beginning at Epworth was a result of a sermon that Wayman and I heard shortly after we became members at Concord Trinity. The organization of Epworth really interested me because of a background in teaching and having students with family troubles and mental illness and all kinds of issues that our school system couldn't solve. So I'm thinking it's a good time for me to find a place to volunteer back with youth.
Actually, I got involved with Epworth by noticing a bullet point in the bulletin regarding the need for volunteers and the need for an individual to help the kids with financial literacy.
I got involved with Epworth after hearing a sermon by Carl Skank several years ago. At that time, I had been looking at ways to give back to people through the blessings that I've had in my life. And I thought the idea of mentoring some young kids who needed help and needed help finding jobs was something that I could really do a good job with and would really get something out of.
After a tour and some information, I started volunteering in the office, not with the youth. And the staff and the whole structure of Epworth impressed me tremendously. Their facility is worthy of anyone's time, money. Anything you want to give to them will be used in a very favorable way without waste. In the recent year, I have started working with the youth. I mentor one young girl. I've done activities in the dorm with them. I've served a meal at the drop-in center. I've helped with their Christmas Wishes program that has just been a very successful year, serving hundreds and hundreds of needy children that are homeless or in families with, shall we say, disciplines and stresses that can't be handled by the family.
I'm volunteering with Epworth to help the youth improve their financial management skills and helping them to make better, wiser financial decisions. And some of the sessions that I've had, I have worked with a group of high school students that are in foster care. With this group, I've introduced them to a money game. And there's 10 to 12 to 15 in the group usually. And we cover such some key financial topics that are somewhat enjoyable and fun to learn and talk about. And that includes a paycheck, expenses, debt, a credit card, some life events, assets versus liabilities, earned income versus passive income, which is earned income being the income that they earn through a paycheck, passive income which they earn through various investments. But simply put, the game shows participants how to make, manage, multiply, and donate their money wisely so they too can grow up to be financially free. Now, the other group that I work with is usually in the afternoon. I spend about an hour with them, and these are kids that could be homeless or in a homeless shelter or coming into the drop-in center for a noon meal. And the size of the group is much, much smaller, 2 to 6 individuals. And we just have a general discussion regarding financial matters. I bring up the importance of trying to set up a checking account, especially if they have a part-time job, because many of them that are working part-time have to cash their checks at a facility such as Payday Loans, which charges an exorbitant fee. So I encourage them to find a way to set up a checking account and a savings account or savings account and obtain a debit card so they can keep their money a little more secure.
This is my 4th year working with Epworth as a mentor, and my 4th year of mentoring one of the youth who has some very serious emotional problems but wants to do well, wants to be in the workforce. I'm helping him in life skills. I'm helping him with work skills, and I'm trying to teach him how to deal with people. It's a very rewarding thing in that I feel like I have another son. And he's become part of my family, and he's become not just a challenge to me, but also a blessing.
I feel like when I get a hug from one of those kids, it's like a hug from Jesus saying, "Well done, good and faithful servant." When the youth are so appreciative, you go away feeling full and energized.
So if you have a desire to help people, Epworth is one of the best places that you can devote your time, your talents, and your money.